Welcome to Chart Authority Labs. Today, we're talking about order flow and market structure. Most traders lose money not because they don't know indicators, but because they don't understand why price moves. They chase breakouts, they buy highs, they sell lows, and then they call the market manipulated. But the truth is simple. Price is not random. Price is auction. And every move you see on the chart is the result of order flow interacting with market structure. In this video, I'm going to break down order flow and market structure in a way that finally makes sense. No indicators, no hype, no retail nonsense. By the end of this video, you'll understand who is really moving price, why breakouts fail, why reversals don't happen randomly, and how structure is formed, broken, and respected. This is not beginner motivation. This is market reality. Let's start from the foundation. Order flow is simply the interaction between buyers and sellers. Nothing mystical. Every candle exists because someone bought, someone sold, one side was more aggressive. There are only two types of orders in the market. Market orders, aggressive, immediate. Limit orders, passive, waiting. When market orders overwhelm limit orders, price moves. When limit orders absorb market orders, price stalls or reverses. That's it. Indicators try to measure this, but price itself already shows it. Long wicks, absorption. Strong impulsive candles, aggression. Slow grind, balanced order flow. If you don't understand order flow, you're trading blind. Price does not move straight. It expands, then contracts. It pushes, then pulls back. Why? Because institutions don't enter with one click. They accumulate positions. They buy during pullbacks, during consolidations, during emotional retail selling. Then they expand price away from value. This creates the wave structure you see on every chart. Those waves are not random. They are market structure. Market structure is the story of price. In an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. In a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs. But structure is not just highs and lows. It's about which swings matter. Key rule: only impulsive moves define structure. Corrections do not. Most traders mark every little swing. That's noise. Real structure is built by strong displacement, clean breaks, clear intent. If price barely moves, there's no commitment. Structure is built when order flow shows dominance. This is where most traders get confused. A break of structure, BOS, means trend continuation. Price breaks a high in an uptrend, buyers still in control. A market structure shift, MSS, means potential reversal. Price breaks the last protected low in an uptrend, buyers losing control. The mistake? Traders treat every break as a reversal. But institutions don't reverse trends impulsively. They distribute first. Look for weak highs, failure to displace, increasing wicks, compression. That's order flow changing before structure changes.
Liquidity is the reason price moves. Stops equal liquidity. Breakouts equal liquidity. Highs and lows equal liquidity. Institutions need liquidity to enter, exit, scale positions. That's why price sweeps highs, sweeps lows, triggers retail emotions. Liquidity is not manipulation, it's necessity. Price goes where orders are, and most orders sit above equal highs, below equal lows, at obvious levels. If you trade away from liquidity, you're fighting the market.
You don't need footprint charts. Order flow is visible on price behavior. Look for strong displacement, intent, shallow pullbacks, strength, deep pullbacks, weakness, long wicks, absorption, compression, buildup. If price returns to a level slowly, it's weak. If price leaves a level violently, it's strong. That's real order flow reading. When the price approaches a key level, different scenarios can be expected to happen. At a key level, price may reverse, it may retrace shortly and break the level. It can break the level, or it may false break, aka fake out. Order flow analysis provides a reliable definition for key levels, but also one more aspect which is very unique. That is, how strong the resistance at that level may be. Before we go any further, we must understand what is the concept behind price changes. Prices move because of an imbalance between the amount of buyers' demand to sellers' supply. This is how exchanges determine what will be the next quote tick. This works on every market, from stocks, futures, options, commodities, bonds, and Forex currencies.
You don't enter randomly. You enter after structure forms, after liquidity is taken, at areas of imbalance or origin. Best entries happen at pullbacks in trends, after structure confirmation, near previous demand or supply. Stop-loss placement, beyond where the idea is invalidated, not arbitrary pips. Target, next liquidity pool. Simple, logical, professional. Entries are made at the intersection of structural points and order flow confirmation. Trend continuation, pullback. After a structure break, for example, a higher high, wait for a pullback to a demand zone, previous resistance turns support. Enter when order flow indicates that the sellers are exhausted and buyers are stepping in. Most traders trade without context. Enter mid-range, ignore higher time frames, chase confirmation late. They react instead of anticipating. Order flow traders wait. They let price come to them. They understand if structure hasn't shifted, don't fight it. Before every trade, ask, what is the higher time frame structure? Where is liquidity? Who is in control? Has structure confirmed? Am I entering at value or chasing? If you can't answer these, don't trade. The market is not against you. It simply rewards understanding. Order flow tells you who is active. Market structure tells you who is winning. Master those two, and everything else becomes noise. If this video changed how you see price, you already know what to do. I'll see you in the next one.